Quick thinking by the boy's father likely saved that child's life. Terrifying moments for the boy and his family.
Parents can exhibit remarkable courage, especially in moments of danger. They sometimes have to act like this to protect their children from aggressive animals. In this video, we've got dads facing off against wild predators, and moms confronting venomous creatures. These parents take no prisoners when it comes to the safety of their beloved children. From the dad who showed a coyote who's boss, to the mom who put a raccoon in its place once and for all. Here's 20 parents who saved their children from aggressive animals. Number 20. Father saves his 2-year-old daughter from a coyote. This crazy video shows the moment when an Israeli man acted like greased lightning. This was all to save his 2-year-old daughter, and it was from a coyote attack outside their home in LA. It starts when the child's father, Ariel Eliahio, who ends up being the hero, parks his car in front of the house and takes his little girl out. The little girl then starts to walk away from her dad, a few feet away from the path in front of the house, while Ariel keeps unloading the car. The responsible father told reporters he had just picked up his daughter from preschool and was getting her toys. In the few seconds that Ariel is focused on taking the children's toys, the sneaky animal quickly runs into the frame and towards his daughter, who doesn't know what's happening. The coyote then jumps at the child. You can see it knocking her to the ground. Then it starts grabbing her with its teeth. The animal bit the poor child several times. As the girl screamed and wailed in pain, Ariel saw what was happening and ran quickly to help her. After he frees his daughter from the coyote's grip and throws a bottle of water at it, the coyote backs off quickly and runs away. The girl had to take a trip to the emergency room, unfortunately. She had injuries, only minor though. She was okay in the end, all thanks to Dad. Time for the rare topic. Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, this man's heart started racing when he saw his baby fall into his neighbor's garden. He had no idea that his neighbor had some dangerous dogs. And get this, a baby tiger as a pet. Without even thinking about it, the man ran into the garden, driven by the urge of a father to protect his child. As he walked into the yard, he was scared to see the angry dogs and the curious baby tiger. He was terrified, but he was able to act bravely because he loved his child. He was able to get the animals to leave his baby alone long enough to save his baby. The grateful man hugged his child tightly. He was so happy to be safe after being in a dangerous situation like that. Whew! When the man saw his baby fall into the dangerous backyard, how did he feel? How do you think the neighbor felt when he saw the man bravely save the kid? As always, comment down below with the hashtag #RareTopic and let us know what you think about what we just showed on screen. Let's move on to the next one. Number 19. Mom saves daughter from rabid raccoon. A security camera in Connecticut caught a very scary attack on a 5-year-old girl by a raccoon that seemed to be diseased. The attack happened while the girl was waiting for her school bus to show. The raccoon hit her leg out of the blue, which made her scream in pain. After hearing her daughter's frightened screams, the mother ran outside to save her. This mom's reflexes kicked in quickly, and she saved her daughter from the raccoon. She stepped in bravely and tried to get her daughter out of the raccoon's grip. After struggling for a while, she was able to get the raccoon off the child's leg. Rabies is a pretty nasty disease. It can be spread to people and other animals through bites from raccoons. If a raccoon attacks you, you should get medical help right away. Raccoons are very smart, and they do well in cities because they've learned to adapt to human environments. Plus, their paws are flexible, which lets them open doors, lift boxes, even solve simple puzzles. How about hitting that like and subscribe button? Otherwise, a team of evil raccoons might be storming your house. Number 18. Hero dad saves 2-year-old daughter from a dog attack. A front door video camera caught a breathtaking moment when a brave dad quickly moved in to protect his daughter from a scary dog. The bravery of this father kept his daughter from getting hurt. As soon as the dog went towards the little girl, her father stepped in to protect her. He did what came naturally because he didn't know if the dog would hurt his daughter. He scared the dog away before it could hurt anyone. This father's desire to protect his daughter put him into full beast mode. After he chased the dog away, he ran back to get his little girl and gave her a calming hug. This whole drama shows how much this dad cares about his kid, and how much he wants her to be safe. When she was in danger, he was strong, and then he was gentle in guarding and comforting her. Dogs have been loyal friends to people for thousands of years, but sometimes their natural instincts can make them a threat. It's thought that they were first domesticated over 20,000 years ago. Number 17. Dad hurls backpack at mountain lion. In 2020, a mountain lion attacked a 3-year-old boy on a family walk at Whitting Ranch Wilderness Park in Lake Forest, Southern California. The mountain lion bit the boy on the neck and tried to pull him away. In a brave move, the boy's father stepped into the arena like a gladiator. He threw the backpack at the lion. This is kind of like the dad with the dog in the other clip that we showed you. The backpack is a badass weapon. Who knew? Anyway, the lion thankfully dropped the boy and took the backpack up into a tree. The park was closed down, and at around 5:30 p.m., wildlife police shot and killed the mountain lion, which is pretty sad. The boy was treated at the hospital, but he was okay, and he was sent back home pretty quick. Since 1986, 17 mountain lion attacks on people have been reported in California, and 3 of them were deadly. In January of 2004, the same mountain lion attacked twice at the same spot, and 1 person died as a result. Mountain lions are also called cougars or pumas. They're big wild cats that live mostly in North and South America. They're known for being very skilled hunters. They can jump up to 15 feet in a single leap. Number 16. Mother saves son from a snake just in the nick of time. In India in 2022, a mother acted quickly to save her son from a scary meeting with a giant cobra snake right outside of their house. In the video, a mother and her child step out of the house, but they didn't notice the snake moving right in front of the steps. As the kid goes down the stairs, he steps on the snake by mistake, which makes the snake raise its head to defend itself. The mother sees the snake right away and grabs her son quickly as he turns back towards the animal. In a classic mom moment, she grabs her child and moves away. She's shielding him with her own body. This makes sure that he's safe as they watch the snake slip away. The mother was able to avoid a disaster, and she kept her son safe because she was quick to think and instinctively looked out for him. Indian cobras have a very venomous bite. Their powerful venom is both admired and feared. Number 15. Dad versus Bull. This story took place during the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo in March of 2022. Spectators took a dramatic video that showed how a Texas father saved his son who was riding a bull. Cody Hooks, who is 18 and from Louisiana, was riding a bull at a rodeo in central Texas when it threw him off. The hit knocked him out cold. This means he wasn't able to defend himself in this dangerous situation. Cody's dad, Landis Hooks, saw what was happening and jumped into action immediately. Even though it was dangerous, he climbed on top of his son to protect him from the angry bull. In the process, he got kicked. For Landis, it was a natural reaction. It came from the way they were raised in the rodeo world. It also showed how dangerous rodeo events can be. When huge animals that weigh thousands of pounds are used in these shows, both the riders and the people watching can get seriously hurt. Riders in rodeo events often have to work hard physically, and accidents are pretty common. Riders might not be able to keep doing these dangerous sports if they get hurt. There's a lot of risks in rodeo, but it's considered an important part of culture in part of the US, and it's a real test of bravery for the riders. And their riders' dads. Number 14. Young girl grabbed by a sea lion. A young girl had a scary experience after going to the beach with her grandpa. When the girl sat down on a small wall near the water, a sea lion pulled her into the water. The video was shot in Canada. It took place at Stevenson Fisherman's Wharf. Michael Fujiwara, who's thought to have filmed what happened, said that the girl's family and other people helped her and that no one got hurt. But it's not too hard to understand why that girl was seriously scared by the whole event. She can be heard shouting, "Grandpa, Grandpa!" and he can be heard yelling, don't worry, there's no need to be scared." Robert Kaisman, the head of the Stevenson Harbor Authority, said in an interview that there are many signs at the wharf telling people not to feed the animals. The port officer even called the family, quote, stupid, because they fed the animal even though there were signs telling people do not do that. On the other hand, the girl's father said that no one in his family was trying to get the animal's attention. He said that it was just a random thing that happened. Number 13. German Shepherd saves 6-year-old boy. In some respects, a family pet can be like an extra parent for a young child. This case really illustrates that. In 2022, a courageous German Shepherd saved a 6-year-old Florida kid from a pack of dogs that could have easily killed him. The youngster was out playing in the front yard when he was suddenly attacked by a neighbor's dog. But in an instant of pure reaction, Tank, the family's German Shepherd, saved the day. The resulting video has won him widespread acclaim and a little viral fame on the net. The German Shepherd is an awesome dog. It's a paragon of bravery, badassery, and total devotion. These big dogs will do whatever it takes to safeguard the people that they care about. The father acknowledged Tank's heroic deed by saying, "Our neighbor's dog randomly charged at my son last night, and Tanky saved him from getting mauled or worse." Tank the dog. Tank by name, Tank by nature, I guess. Number 12. Hero dad dived into the sea to rescue his son. John Arnott, a brave father, went into the dangerous seas off Stanley on the beautiful northwest coast of Tasmania to save his 10-year-old son from a shark attack. During their first fishing trip together, they saw an amazing thing happen right in front of them. With a quick burst of power, a beautiful shark soared out of the deep blue sea, defying gravity to do so. The strong predator quickly and carefully grabbed its prey, a young child who did not see it coming, and got carried away from the safety of the boat. In a moment of unshakable courage, John jumped into the deep water without fear, which scared the big shark away. People who live in Latrobe have always been impressed by John's unbreakable commitment to his family and his indomitable spirit. So, when the people of the town heard about his most recent brave act, they weren't that surprised. Rick Slatter, the former president of the Latrobe Football Club, said that John's reaction to the scary shark showed a surprising amount of guts. I guess he's lucky his guts didn't end up getting shown. Witness Diane Maynard was blown away by John's bravery when he came up from the water holding his child after the terrifying attack. In an amazing show of steadfast love, a parent acted quickly and without fear to help their child. Number 11. Seattle mom saves toddler daughter. This is the amazing moment when a mom saved her little girl from a bear after the child ran happily towards the animal in their backyard. When Samantha Martin's daughter, Juniper, saw a black cub running along a concrete path in their backyard, she grabbed her and ran away. The video was amazing. Mom Samantha ran out the door to get her daughter as soon as she saw what she was looking at. The child yelled, "It's a bear!" and ran towards the bear cub, whose mother, a top predator, was probably close by. As soon as she started to run, her mother ran across to catch her before she got too far away. Juniper was watching a movie when she saw the baby bear. She may have opened the back door and snuck out without anyone knowing. Samantha ran as fast as she could to catch up with the 2-year-old as she headed towards the bear. Bears are her favorite animal after she learned how to recognize them in a kid's picture book. Sounds like that kid's picture book should have mentioned that they're scary. Since then, Samantha has taught Juniper about how bears can be dangerous and how they can be very dangerous around people. The family found out that the furry intruders had been eating out of a bird feeder that had been broken open on the porch. They've now gotten rid of that feeder. Samantha also had a kid's safety lock put in so Juniper couldn't get out again by herself. Wildlife is known to live near the family's home, which is near a greenway and a golf course. After what happened, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife warned people close by that bears are now coming out of hibernation, and they're looking for food. Number 10. Mom saves son from charging ram. A quick-thinking mother pulled her young child to safety after it was just inches away from a charging ram. This tense video shows the moment when this mom thinks quickly and pulls her child away from the ram. Whew, that was a close one. The video was taken in Upper Hutt, New Zealand, by the boy's aunt, who was shocked as the ram ran quickly towards the boy. This incident took place in 2019. This brave mother swept the boy to safety, and she and her sister laughed with relief. Once the danger had passed, that is. At the start of the clip, a boy walks up to a rooster with his mother close behind him. The ram can be seen coming at the boy from far away. Just in time, the mother notices and picks up the child by his arms. As the ram runs past the boy, the child's aunt screams in shock and says, "Oh my God." Mom Kim said, "My reaction was lots of laughing out of shock, and then lots of cuddles with Thea when we watched the video back and realized how close it was." Number 9. Mom saves children from venomous snake. A mother in Boyne Island, Queensland acted quickly when she saw a dangerous snake near her 2 young children outside their home. Vanessa Fanfulla was taking a laundry basket out of the house when her 2 children, Mila and Aisha, were attacked by an eastern brown snake. This is a seriously scary snake. One bite can... The species can be found from northern Queensland to South Australia and eastern Australia. Fanfulla's partner, Wayne Lotes, told reporters that this kind of snake had only been seen once before near their home. He said, "We only saw another eastern adult brown snake once. It came into our yard to hide under our deck, most likely because it was hungry. It walked off our deck, across our back lawn to our front door, and into our neighbor's backyard." Then he went on to say, "Unfortunately, the snake met my shovel because it was too close to my family." Number 8. Mom stung more than 75 times while saving her children. During an outdoor picture shoot in Arizona, a swarm of bees attacked a family, which was a very scary thing to have happen. The mother worked hard to protect her kids by putting them in their SUV, but she got stung more than 75 times. In a scary call to 911, the grandmother immediately asked for help for her daughter. When firefighters from the Arizona Fire and Medical Authority and the City of Buckeye Fire Department got to the scene, they used foam to calm down the bees. This made it safe for them to get the kids into the fire truck. Getting stung by a bee can hurt. It can even kill you, especially if you're allergic. If you come across a group of bees, you should take cover indoors or in a car, like the mother did, to avoid getting stung. Bees are critical to pollination and the environment, but they can be pretty dangerous when they feel threatened. It's important to give them their space. Number 7. Father saved son from an alligator attack. In this 2015 video clip, a father and his 13-year-old son faced a terrible danger. An alligator bit them both while they were fishing at a Texas lake.
Drug under by an alligator does keep replaying in your head. It's pretty scary.
Mark Ford, Caleb Hurley's grandpa, said that his grandson was swimming in Lake Charlotte in Cedar Hill Park when a 6 to 8 foot alligator grabbed him and pulled him under the water. "Caleb told his mother something grabbed a hold of him," Mr. Ford said. "When we figured out what was going on, the alligator jerked Caleb away. His dad and I got a hold of Caleb, and we got him away from the alligator." But when Caleb's dad, James Hurley, went after his son in the water, he also got bitten. The father and son were flown to Memorial Hermann Hospital after their family called 911. Both father and son spent a little time recovering, but were okay in the end. Paramedic Oviella O'Connor said, "He did something I would do as a father myself. My hat's off to him. He went and defended his son." Parents who put themselves in danger to protect their kids often say they didn't feel like there was any other choice. It's just pure instinct. Number 6. Australian father saves kids from monkey attack. Get ready for this one. We got a video of an Australian dad fighting off a group of monkeys. A few of the Thai monkeys showed their teeth and swiped at the father and his kids in the video. This battle is a little scary. His 5-year-old son Lenny and his 1-year-old son Darwin were both safe because of how brave their father was. Riley Whitlam is the super dad who kept the angry monkeys away. Mom Ilyana was snorkeling at the time of the incident, but as soon as she heard what was going on, she ran back to shore. "I punched out 2 monkeys," Riley said to his wife, who was shocked. He explained, "They wanted to hurt Darwin. I'm not kidding at all. I want to say I feel bad for punching him. It was hectic." Then he added that none of the tourists who were there and saw the fight helped out at all. Eliana recalled, "I'm snorkeling around the sea anemones, looking at a freaking clownfish, and all I hear is screaming. I'm like, what is going on?" Riley did get a couple of shots off, but he also learned that he'd need to get a shot of a different kind. After the fight, a monkey tooth was left embedded in one of his fingers. This meant he had to get a rabies shot. His family went to the next town to get him fixed up. Riley said, "I need to have 5 of my needles into my wound or around it, and then 5 shots over 20 days. Then another shot today. So 2 shots today, 5 in my finger, and another 4 shots over the next 20 days. The father of the year passed out during the shots, but thankfully he did not get rabies, and he lived to tell the story. Riley, I feel you, man. I'd probably pass out too. Number 5. Dad saves son from attacking Rottweiler. Some people might say this dog looks like it's playing. There isn't much difference between a playing running dog and a fighting running dog in terms of how they act. And this dad, he wasn't about to ask this dog how it was feeling. He just stepped in and protected his kid. People are sometimes afraid of Rottweilers because they're known for being so fierce. Occasionally, they do attack people, but it is very rare. And if they're well trained, it doesn't happen. They make great guard dogs, and they're perfect for people who need top-level security. Rottweilers need to be trained well by their owners, though. Otherwise, they can be a danger. In this case, the dad wasn't taking any chances. We say, good job, Dad, for not being scared and not letting your son get scared. You took care of it like a real dad. Number 4. Dad passes away, saving daughter from dog attack. In June of 2019, an Iowa man passed away after trying to save his 5-year-old daughter from a dog biting her. Around 10:31 a.m., the Leake County Sheriff's Office got a call about a dog attack. This went down at a Fort Madison home near the old Iowa State Prison. Police saw Robert Joseph Quick being attacked by a large dog while he was lying on his back in the front yard. Police didn't know what type of breed the dog was, but they said it was so aggressive it wouldn't let go of the victim. To stop the dog from attacking, the deputies had to shoot it. Mr. Quick, who was badly wounded himself, told police to help his daughter first. The dog had injured her in the first place. Officers who came to help gave the girl first aid. The Leake County Sheriff's Office said, Mr. Quick defended his daughter and undoubtedly saved her life by his actions. Mr. Quick was taken to the Fort Madison Community Hospital. It was confirmed there that he sadly passed away. It wasn't clear immediately what had killed the victim, but a GoFundMe page that was later set up to help pay for the funeral said that Mr. Quick had a heart attack. Number 3. Mom saves daughter from venomous snake. Daniela Francesca Vizzini was watching her child play in a small pool when she saw a brown snake moving towards them. Vizzini quickly grabbed her daughter. She pulled her out of the pool to keep her from getting bitten. Before I knew it, I was yanking Eva out of the water so fast I was terrified, she said. A snake expert confirmed that snake was a dangerous one. It was a highly venomous brown snake. Vizzini said that the scaly visitor was there because the long grass in her neighborhood was, quote, getting out of control. Snakes look for food in backyards all over Australia. Australians need to be careful. They have to take the right steps to avoid risky encounters with dangerous snakes. Number 2. Texas father saves 4-year-old daughter from alligator. When an alligator got too close to his 4-year-old daughter in Texas, a dad jumped into action. Here's what he had to say about it. He was by far the biggest one we've ever seen. And in fact, they've never done that before.
About the alligator?
Don't.
Was he big?
Yeah.
Usually, they keep their distance, just pass by. Andrew Grande from League City, Texas, saw the snake coming toward his young daughter while she was fishing and getting crabs with her brother and babysitter in a creek behind their house. Grande said that he ran outside, picked up his daughter, and threw her over the fence. He also got his son and the maid to safety. You don't even know they're there, but this guy's intentions were definitely a little different. 5 hours after the encounter, an alligator hunter that Grande called out and a few other people were able to catch the animal. He was then moved to Gator Country, a nearby animal rehab center and amusement park. Grande said the park was happy to take the alligator. Many other alligators died in Texas in 2017 when Hurricane Harvey hit. The dad said that he plans to show his kids the alligator they saw in their own garden at some point. He was just so big, if he had jumped out, he would have just broken the fence. He was that heavy, Grande said. Number 1. Hero dad saves daughter from dogs. A Jonesboro father stopped his 3-year-old daughter from being attacked by 2 big dogs one morning.
Trying to protect his daughter from 2 large dogs earlier this month.
Clayton County police were called to the incident and found a pretty scary scene. The man was bitten on his leg several times, but his injuries were not life-threatening, so he was taken to a nearby hospital. He bravely stepped in front of the dogs, which made it easy for neighbors to quickly grab the child without the poor kid coming to any harm. The dog's owner showed up and got the dogs under control, but Clayton County Animal Control took the dogs away and gave the owner a whole bunch of tickets. This one, sadly, looks like a case of a bad dog owner, but also of an awesome dad. Would you jump in to save your child if an animal attacked? Who was the bravest parent on our list today? Let us know in the comments below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on screen right now. See you next time.